The MP40 is still a great option as an SMG on Rebirth. Look, they nerfed it not too long ago, and then they buffed it, and yet we've all still been talking about all these different SMGs. The MP40 is still a great option, and it really reminds me of the MP7. It's a really good all-around SMG. It has good range, good mobility, good damage profile, and time to kill. It's just not the best at any of those, but overall, it is a great all-around SMG option, and you're really going to see that in the gameplay today, which, by the way, is a 28 kill win that I'm coaching you through. I'm going to be breaking down that gameplay for you, giving you some insight into how you can continue getting better at Rebirth. So, if you are looking to get better, just consider sticking around. I promise you're going to learn something. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So, I did start this game with early game just because part of dropping 30 kills in a game is going to be getting off to a hot start. And in this case, I dropped 7 or 8 kills with this PPSH right here, which I feel really comfortable with. I love the hipfire PPSH. We're really going to use that to our advantage. Now, a bunch of people around us really paying attention to who's on our level. What can I see? One thing that I do want to talk about, I get asked all the time, Joe, why do you slide past people to thirst them? I'm actually sliding back into cover. So I'm sliding back into prison where I know it's a little bit safer, and then I'll circle back to get that thirst if I need to. Now I see one up above there, see one backside this way. We're really going to be paying attention to farming teams as well. How do I determine how to farm teams? Because we obviously have that guy right there, but we also have a few sweat squads in here that we're going to have to take out for 2 reasons. One, I don't want them killing me, but also I don't want them killing the lobby. So it's about taking advantage of the teams that aren't as good while really getting out the teams that are super sweaty when you have the opportunity to. We've got 4 kills already. We've got 12 other teams. We're going to see one team up here. We're able to get one down and one broken. One broken, one down right there. And then we actually have a teammate fly back in. So I'm going to quick move right here. Knowing he has a pistol, I'm going to easily challenge with that PPSH. We're going to quick plate up and wind up pushing across here, knowing that they're still one down and one broken over on the other side. So trying to see what I can find. We've got 12 other teams. This lobby's going to stay very healthy. We're going to be paying attention to Pace's play as well, but you know, pace of play with information. I think that's where a lot of you struggle, as I always talk about, is making quick decisions about who to push next. Even if it's not the right decision, just making a decision and figuring it out from there. So like I said, we get off to a hot start here. Not quite 9 kills like I told you, but we get off to a 6 kill start. And we're actually going to throw loadout down, and we're going to keep playing aggressive. We're going to keep pushing here. This is where I talk about getting a sweaty squad out. I'm going to go ahead and keep pushing here. I know there's people in control, so I'm going to keep playing with my floor loot that I feel comfortable with before grabbing loadout. I'm going to see one right here. Try to break my camera. Doesn't quite get it. I notice that there's 2 above. And I'm going to go ahead and immediately challenge the next guy who I anticipate being on this 3rd floor. This is the Rose skin right here, who tries to kind of finesse me a little bit. At this point, I realize this squad is sweaty. I'm going to go ahead and challenge this last guy. Normally, I'd farm this last person, but this is a sweat squad. So I'm going to go ahead and get him out here. I don't anticipate well. Still play really well with that hipfire PPSH. That's where I feel really comfortable with it. And we're at 9 kills before circles have even started closing, or it's just now closing. We're off to a very good start. And I know that I'm off to 30 bomb pace, just based on, you know, what my experience. You want to get 9 to 12 kills in that first circle. If you want 30 bomb pace, you're looking for about 6 if you want to get 20 kills in a game. So I know that there's teams over this way, and I'm just going to start challenging somebody. I don't know exactly who. I'm going to challenge these people that are on my level, see what I can find here, and one more ping. One more ping now gives me insight into where everybody's going. So I see this guy around the corner. We get the live ping, we get the down, and not quite the thirst. You know, I see this guy back here a little bit further back, which is why I end up just jumping through. I see this guy right here, which is why I jump through this window right here. So we're going to quick reload, and now we're going to go ahead and challenge this guy. Challenge him. We get one right there. And you see the MP40 in action. He misses the window. And I didn't realize that was the last one in the corner. That's a team that we should have farmed and kept alive. Unfortunately, didn't see him in the corner there, or didn't realize he was the last one. I didn't check my mini-map after I get that kill. You're kind of seeing the MP40. Like I said, it's a great overall option. You're going to see it again right here. Quick check right there. We get the jump as we're shooting. We're able to get that down and thirst. Like I was saying, it's not the fastest TTK or the most mobility or the most range in SMG. It's good at everything. It is a great all-around gun. It reminds me of the hipfire MP7, and I think similar to hipfire MP7. Look at this guy with the C4 trying to pre-fire me with C4, but ends up going down to the MP40. It kind of reminds me of the MP7. I think it's going to be around forever. I don't think they're ever going to nerf it into oblivion, into kind of the point where it's not even usable. I think it's just going to be a good overall gun, good overall SMG that you're always going to be able to use, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and push in here, try to see what I can find. And right here's my patience. I'm trying to play a little bit patient, knowing that they're all in the basement. We get it down, we get a thirst. I know where 2 of them are, both down below me here. So I'm trying to separate them. A lot of you get caught, you know, being too too aggressive and you get stacked. Right here, I'm trying to play a little bit more patient, see what I can find, trying to separate them a little bit. Can't really get it just yet. So I'm actually going to buy a UAV. But I probably could have pushed down and killed those guys, but at the end of the day, I'm going to pop UAV, see what I can find. I get one right here, so we're going to challenge this way. MP40 again. And it's just so easy to use. Last one over in prison. So now I'm back over to Grandma's house. We're going to push back into Grandma's house, taking advantage of the UAV up. We're trying to capitalize on having a UAV. By the way, 16 kills. 16 kills so far, right in this corner based on the minimap. One down below, so I'm immediately going to see what I can find. And I'm going to go challenge this. There's no hesitation here to go challenge. I see him pushing towards stairs. I now catch him I catch the shadow pushing away. So I'm going to immediately go challenge that. I've taken no damage. I'm in a good spot. Last guy's right behind me. And when I talk about farming teams, I'm out. I'm leaving that guy. There's no reason for me to kill that guy. I can leave that guy up, let his team respawn back in, and we're still in a really good spot. Now I'm going to go ahead and push over here to Nova 6, see what I can find over this way. We have two teams, like I talked about in my rotations video on my main channel, which I'll link down in the comments below for you. Sometimes it's not always the right decision. You never know where is the perfect place to rotate, but rotate somewhere and figure out how you're going to approach. Now in this case, here's an example. A lot of dots over this way, a lot of dots over this way, but I'm still in the action here. I still got two teams, plenty of kills to be had over this way. So we're going to see what we can find. I'm going to pull out the STG, which by the way is still one of my favorite ARs. Kind of four great AR options right now. STG, Automaton, Cooper Carbine, and the XM4 are kind of the best four. But look, the TTK is close enough that you have a lot of viable options right now. We catch one down below. Now let's see what we can find information-wise. Two down below me, one right across. And notice how separated they are. This is what I'm looking for, separation. So they're super separated. I'm going to go in and just challenge this second guy. We tag him a little bit. We jump peek the corner because sliding kind of locks your camera. And I know the last one's over on this side. Now you can clearly see that the arrow's up above, which means he took zip. So he's on roof. No, there's still people over this way. We've got 21 kills. We've got 8 other teams. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I missed this ping. I missed the ping that he went up, and this is important for a reason. I missed the ping that he went on the roof. So as I'm kind of floating around here, I'm not anticipating that he's going to be on rooftop or in a stairwell or anything like that. That's going to end up getting me killed, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm going to die here, and we're going to end up in the blender a little bit, but let's talk about how to regain from it. Right here, I don't anticipate this guy because I didn't think anybody was actually above me. I don't know where that guy came from because I missed that ping. So we're going to go ahead and fly back in. We've still got Lodi up right here. And I'm trying to see what I can find. I hear people all around me. TCAP had warned me that there were people around here. And I should not have tried to challenge this. I should have just gotten into prison, fully regained. But I'm going to see what I can find. I get one up here. End up getting shot in the back from that guy. Now, what are our options at this point? Now, being a content creator, needing a gameplay for the MP40, I fly back in on my body. That's not the smartest move to make. I'm going to be totally honest with you. The smartest move to make would have been to totally regain here, kind of land over by TCAP, land somewhere that he killed somebody, and really kind of figure out how you're going to get guns back, whether it's cash flow, whether it's finding a dead body somewhere. The flying back into gas on your loadout, not the best option, but as a content creator, I needed the gameplay with the MP40, so I'm just going to be totally honest with you there. Now, my goal here is one kill. One kill and I'm back. One kill and I've got plates, ammo, I've got everything that I need to fully regain. So I need to hit all of those shots right there. We hit all the shots. Now, I hear one right behind me, so I've got to keep moving. I'm not in a good position. I'm not full health. I quick reload and I want to go get this thirst over here. Now, as I turn this corner, basically all three are going to be looking at me. The guy that's down and 2 teammates, right? So we have all three. We have one rezzing and one a little bit further back. So I'm just going to keep trying to tag him until I can get that thirst. Part of it's because, you know, I'm on 22 and I want to keep this hot game going and I want to get that full kill. But at this point, I need plates. There's nothing that I can really do until I get plates. By the grace of God, I get 4 plates right there. We get 4 plates. Now we're back in. Now we're ready to fully challenge and see both people down that way. So we're going to go ahead and play this top side here. I catch one right there, and I take a lot of damage. Watch the mini-map. So I immediately see one on my level. So I know that I've got to make a move here. I don't have stims or anything, so I just got to keep moving, try to get away, and I'm able to continue to get away. That is why slide canceling is so important. That's why I reiterate it so much to you that you've got to be efficient with your slide canceling, because you need to be able to get away in those situations. You know, I missed the slide cancel there, which could have cost me, and you know, I end up back in the blender again. But instead, I've got 23. We've got 6 other teams still in a really good game. We've still got 40 seconds. Now, my mistake here is I should have just pushed away. I should have just pushed back into the action. We've got 5 teams left. There's a wipe. We get 1 around this way. I see 2 up above. Notice this one's right above gondola. So I actually think this person's on gondola, and I checked that real quick, end up seeing him up there. Not much I can do there. They've got spawn protection, so we're going to go ahead and push over this way. We've got 24 kills, 5 other teams left. We're going to pop UAV. I see one up there, actually, before we do. And I'm going to push in here, trying to see what I can find. Now, as I turn this corner, I see one right in front of me, and I see the guy over in the back right corner. So as soon as I get this thirst, I'm going to go down, and I'm going to replay, and then I'm back in. Now, I'm already thinking about getting back in here. I'm already putting myself in a position to hit this jump spot so that as soon as I'm finished plating, I can get back in. I hear him right in the corner here, so we're going to hit fire a little bit. We get the down. We get the thirst. There's 26. He said, no way. I say, yes way. You're just sitting in a corner. Bunch of people over at Nova 6, so we're going to go ahead and play aggressive. We're going to pop UAV to figure out where everybody is. Now, I thought they were going to be people top prison, that team that had landed up there, but they had already rotated out. So we're going to go ahead and challenge down here in Nova 6, see what we can find. Bunch of people down below me. Going to get in on the action here, 1 straight ahead. We get the team wipe right there. Now, 2 other teams, 6 other people, and I've got 27. So we want to clutch this 30 bomb up right here. Now I'm trying to play a little bit more patient, try to see what I can find. Not sure if they're all the way down, if they're in that little room. They end up being in that little room. So we're going to go ahead and keep playing quick here. I'm trying to... I should have repositioned here. I end up seeing this guy up top. We get the down, we get the thirst. Now, I'm still in a good spot to get away. I try to get away, I stim, and I just overshoot, and it's just unfortunate. I just overshot the door there. I tried to stim, and it's an unfortunate situation. TCAP buys me back. I've got the CX-9. I'm going to go ahead and land over here where I knew I killed these people, so I can grab their loadout guns, and we're going to still be in a good spot. I've got an AK, and I think I have a Cooper carbine as my secondary. Trying to see what I can find. Again, being a content creator, I decided to try to go grab my MP40 again, try to see what I can find. I see one to my right over there on Snoop Dogg. We're going to grab this STG right here. Unfortunately, somebody took my MP40. Trying to see what I can find, and I end up getting shot in the back. I'm going to show you exactly what happens. This guy is literally just waiting for somebody. He's waiting to hear the audio cue of somebody being on the roof, and he's just sitting up here. There's not much I can do. The only way to around that is to get a UAV and understand where everybody is. So let's go ahead and talk about how TCAP clutches up this win. We actually dropped 54 as a squad here. I dropped 28. He drops 26. So he's able to get that kill. He's got to kind of early rotate and get in the zone here a little bit. The tough part is fighting gas and zone at the same time. But he's going to go ahead and push up. He's going to play his cover a little bit. Right there, we've got 50 already. Now, he gets circle pull, so he's going to pull back this way, and he thinks that he heard somebody, but he ended up not hearing somebody. He's going to play this little crate. This is your power position, and notice that he has cover. If there's no cover here, he's completely out in the open. He's in a really bad spot, but because he has cover, he's able to hold every single person. So he gets the down right there. He's going to see one up top. He gets the team wipe right there. It's a 1v2 for the win. He's going to catch one down to the left in a second. He hears the coughing. He's going to catch one right there. There's one more down below him. He's going to hear him in a second. Yep, you hear the footsteps. There's the team wipe right there. And he clutches that because everybody has to rotate to him. So I hope you found today's video helpful. Try out the MP40, as I always say. Let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.